everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I do have an interesting game for you today, all about using tricky words and how to do drills to practice the reading and the speaking of them in a fun, multisensory way. And this is specifically for a colleague of mine in Sri Lanka called Zina. Hi Zina, and I'll see you in Sri Lanka next week. It's how to do a very simple chant. Now I've made a few cards here. This came from a trainer in Africa, one of those amazing trainers out there. They've got a lot of Jolly Learning trainers, and we met at the conference last year in England, the Jolly Learning Training Conference. And if you'll notice, every single word here is actually a tricky word of sorts. I have. And then there's the tricky word we're focusing on, come. And the next tricky word, some. It's in a different font. I don't know if it's a different colour. I don't know if it shows up here. That's purple and that black. So you'd practice. I have come. Who has some? And the first 12 tricky words are here. Well, maybe not the first 12, but 12 tricky words. So make sure that the kids know all the words that you played, you taught them following the procedure, etc., etc. And you hand them out to 12 kids, students, or 12 pairs, or 12 groups, however you want to do it, depending on how many kids you've got and how much time you've got. There's a couple of ways of extending this. And you hand the cards out. You need to make sure that you begin with the correct card, though. This is the first card in the set, right? So the trainer or the teacher begins with come and some. It just makes it easier because they're in order. Hand them all out like this, and then give the students a couple of minutes to read together, help each other. What have I got here? I have. And get them practicing it. Make sure every person in the room, every student with a card understands what it says. If they're not sure, maybe ask them to ask a friend. Or in teams, they can just work together to figure out what everything says. And then you need to get a bit of a chant going. It's multisensory, right? So we're going to be looking, listening, speaking, and acting or moving. Kinesthetic, audiovisual kinesthetic. Right, so let me give you an example. You maybe start with you need a rhythm first. Maybe like a We Will Rock You from Queen or something. So that would work. Or, yeah, or depending on how much rhythm your class have, I don't know, you're a rhythmical class. So let me show you how this works. And the first person begins. And the idea is they've got to say it in time. I have come, who has some. That's how you begin. And then student number 2, who has the word some, will go, oh, it's me. And they're going to go, I have some, who has we. And then the next student with we will go, oh, that's me. I have we, who has he. And you're going to try and keep doing it in rhythm. I have we, who has he. I have he, who has their. I have their, who has my. I have my, who has by. I have by, who has who. I have who has me. I have me, who has be. I have be, who has what. I have what, who has why. I have why, who has come. And that brings you right back to the very first word again. So the way you can extend that is either that's the end of it, woo, well done. You can extend it by making it slower so they get a couple of bars before they have to answer. You can try and extend it by getting it as fast as you can, keeping it in rhythm. You can play where every time the kid stumbles and gets it out of rhythm, we have to start again. I think a really good way, if you've got like a reasonably advanced class and you've got like a fun attitude in the room and you're a good classroom manager and you can control your class well, is they say, I have come, who has some. And while they're doing that, that kid hands the card to another student. So it's going to come back around to that other kid. And every time they say it, they hand the card to another friend. It's not done a chant yet. And with 12 words like that, I mean, just 3 times around, you're going to get most of the class done, even with a big class of 36, right? So good luck with that. And Zina, good luck as well. I'll speak to you in a bit, and I will see you next week. Take care. I hope it works. Please write comments down below and let me know if this game works for you. Thanks. Bye.